Subscribe to Feminism in India for your dose of intersectional feminist content and make sure to hit the bell icon to get all the latest updates.
Sometimes sex can be painful. Sometimes it can be difficult. Sometimes it can be scary. And sometimes, even when it's supposed to feel natural, even inserting a tampon or a menstrual cup can seem like an impossible task. If you've ever had to Google why you're tighter than usual or why inserting a tampon feels like it's hitting a wall, chances are you could be suffering from vaginismus. Vaginismus is the involuntary tensing or contracting of muscles around the vagina. These involuntary spasms occur when something, a penis, a finger, a tampon, a medical instrument, tries to penetrate the vagina. Vaginismus is of mainly two types. The first is primary vaginismus, when a woman has pain inserting anything into her vagina, including a penis during penetrative sex, and has never been able to insert anything inside her vagina. The second, also known as acquired vaginismus, is when a woman has had sex without pain before but is no longer able to do so. The main cause for primary vaginismus is trauma. This trauma can be of many types. Sexual abuse, the idea that sex is dirty or immoral, the idea that sex is painful, something that's reinforced by grotesque and violent scenes of rape and sexual assault in our movies, a painful examination by the doctor, or any kind of physical trauma that the vagina may have endured. Despite the misery brought on by the condition, many Indian women hesitate from seeking treatment or addressing this with their intimate partners. Scientists and medical experts say that many a times it's childhood sexual abuse that actually ends up to women developing vaginismus later on in their life. Yet thanks to our culture of silence, many Indian women never speak about this. Vaginismus can often lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem that stems out of guilt from not being able to provide sex. This, of course, is because many Indian women have the notion that sex is the act of giving pleasure rather than receiving it. These notions that Indian women have can often be one of the reasons for why they're at odds with their own body. The point with discussing mental health and vaginismus is that even though it's rarely considered a serious condition, it can have a deep impact on the healthy lifestyle of a person, especially a woman. In a patriarchal society, penetrative sex is considered to be the only form of sex that's acceptable. However, female eroticism is about more than just penetration. The female orgasm can be achieved in many different ways. If you have vaginismus, this doesn't mean that you'll stop enjoying sexual activities altogether. Women can have this condition and still crave sexual pleasure as well as have orgasms. And this can happen through masturbation, massages, or oral sex. The good news is that vaginismus can usually be healed. In researches and studies across the globe, the success rate of vaginismus treatment is at almost 100%. The treatment of vaginismus usually happens through mental health professionals who are specialized in sex therapy or even sexologists. On the one hand, while young adults are now exposed to a culture that's becoming increasingly sex positive and encouraging them to explore their own sexualities, many may suffer in silence and continue to have painful sex for years solely because of the taboo and stigma around to this problem and out of a desire to be part of the in-group. It's important that we create a platform where healthy dialogue can happen in an open and honest manner. Having vaginismus is like having any other medical condition. The only difference is that vaginismus is not that commonly spoken about. But not being able to have sex can be both mentally disturbing and emotionally exhausting. Not only can it be extremely difficult for the woman, but it can also have an impact on the harmony of the relationship, often leading to separation. Like we said before, it's important to be able to talk about this. If the symptoms of vaginismus sound familiar to you, remember you're not alone and this can be healed. Proactive for Her is inviting interest for its Third Vaginismus Support Group, headed by gynaecologist Dr Taru Jindal, who not only had vaginismus but also successfully overcame it. This unique holistic program includes group therapy, individual therapy and guided exercises, as well as a support group for partners to complete a 4-step healing process designed specifically for this program. To enroll and learn more about all that this program entails, click on the link given below. If you like this video, like, share and comment. And don't forget to subscribe to Feminism in India for your dose of Desi intersectional feminist content.